big one for Bobby Teriyaki. Keep it going for him. Yeah. Little background information about Bobby and I. He's the only person I play Jenga with because he can't pull out for shit. We'll keep this show rolling right along. This next comedian came all the way from Holyoke, Springfield, either way they're sister, brother, cities. Please put your hands together for Alex Martinez, everybody. Put your hands together.
What's up, King? Branson Blade Brewery. Where did this fucking name come from, right? I'm Puerto Rican, I like a lot of knives. But what does that have to do with branches? Don't know, don't care. Give it up for your host, Juan Rosario, everyone. Good job, bro. Bobby taught us a lot about extra skin on his dick. It's a very unwanted piece, right? But me growing up Puerto Rican, I really love extra skin on pork. It's the best part of the meal, man. Every time my mom was cooking, I'm like, oh my God, Mom, did you save me any of the extra skin? And she'd be like, Alex, no. I threw it out because it's unhealthy. And I'd look at her in her eyes and I'd be like, no wonder Dad fucking left us. And my mom was a wise ass. She was like, Dad left us because you were made. It wasn't because of the pork. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. And I look back at her and I'm like, you threw out the extra skin of the pork because it's unhealthy for me. What about the extra skin of my dick? My dick's looking like a Smegnosaurus Rex right now. Why the fuck you let me keep that for 30 years of my life, you know? It's fucking disgusting. It's unsanitary. It's very hard to clean, by the way. Okay? Fellas, you know what I'm talking about? No, you're Jewish? What's going on? I came up here from Massachusetts, man. I haven't had this many cameras up close to me since my last mugshot. I'm like, why the fuck are they so fucking close, bro? Damn, you got a good ass lens there. You know you can capture this ugly ass nigga from that far. You don't gotta be that close. But coming up here, I was speeding on my way. I didn't want to be late. I don't want to be that guy running on colored people time. I know you guys expect that from me. So I was fucking speeding, and I was blowing a nice joint. And out of nowhere, some forest ranger was chasing me with his lights on. I'm like, what the fuck is this about, bro? I don't got a fucking fire in my car. What's going on? Yeah, our cops in Massachusetts don't look like your cops. What the fuck is up with that? You guys look like environmental police. Your state cops don't look like regular cops. He pulled me the fuck over. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? And right before I lowered the window, right though, I put my old ass iPod shuffle on and I search for a song, because that's how I do. I go, I play a song in the background to set the mood. And I lower the window and the cop's like, you know how fucking fast you're going? And I was like, a buck? And everybody's staring at me. And I'm like, that's black people for 100 miles per hour. And the cop's like, what the fuck are you doing? You're smoking weed. I'm like, yeah, live free or die. What the fuck is going on? How's that illegal up here? I'm just trying to have a good time. And he's like, what are you doing though, bro? Honestly, I'm gonna fucking arrest you. I'm not a forest environmental police. I'm a fucking officer of the law, boy. I'm a state police. And I'm like, I didn't steal any picnic baskets. I don't see the problem. I really don't get what's going on right now. I'm just having a good time getting to a comedy show. And then he leaned a little closer. He's like, what music are you playing? I'm like, oh, you like that shit, huh? And I turned it up a little bit more. And the cop goes, is that Van Halen? And I said, it's fucking David Lee Roth Van Halen. He said, you're fucking free to go. That's why I'm here. I'm on time on the fourth comic, you guys. Thank you, King, for having me, man. I love it here, bro. It's fucking weird. Swansea, King, man, my boys from out here. I can see why people get DUIs. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these fucking side streets, they don't got a fucking sewer system. You just got a bunch of trenches on the side of the road. I hit that shit, I'm fucked. I'm fucked up, I know. I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna get out of this? Fuck this. They stole my car. Fuck that. I'm leaving it here. That's not my fucking Honda anymore. Fuck you guys. You guys can have that shit from now on, bro. What else am I talking about? I'm single. I'm not looking in this room at all, actually. Sorry. There's no hot Latina single mommies on welfare. No one in this crowd's my type. Not even you, all right? You're coming out a little strong, but I respect it. I respected it anyways. This nigga Juan's laughing. I'm sorry. I had to say it. I had to say it, bro. He hosted me better than you, bro. I gotta say it, bro. But anyways, man, when you're getting to know a woman nowadays, right? You gotta do a lot of favors. You gotta get to know them, take your time. So I've been bringing this chick some iced coffee. Because bitches love iced coffee, bro. Especially from Starbucks, you know? I'm like, yo, girl, how you like your iced coffee? And she'd be like, I like that shit with French vanilla shot, almond milk, and 2 Splendas. So you bring them the iced coffee exactly how they want it. And every time I was giving this girl the iced coffee, she'd take it, and she'd flip it upside down and shake it. And she'd take a sip and say, it's okay. I went through all that trouble to bring the iced coffee to work, and it's still okay. And I kept bringing this girl iced coffee after iced coffee, and she kept not giving me no pussy. I was tight. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So one day I decided to pull over to the side of the road, and I stirred that coffee with my dick. That's right. So when I got to her with that iced coffee, I gave her the iced coffee. She took 1 sip. Oh my God, this is perfect. And I said, good. You're gonna taste this dick one way or another, girl. I'm a nasty motherfucker, by the way. I don't know if I'm a comedian. I'm just a nasty motherfucker from Holyoke. You guys seem like an organic crowd. Like you're sipping kombucha and shit. I don't fuck with none of that. But I do respect originality, right? Because it got me keeping up with the times. They're like, you can't call the Redskins in sports no more. You gotta call them like the Guardians, right? And you can't call them the Indians in baseball no more. You gotta call them like the Commanders. I might have that twisted, but I'm a little drunk. Fuck their names. Fuck their new names, right? But the worst is like Columbus Day. All of a sudden they're like, yo, you can't call Columbus Day anymore. You gotta call it Indigenous People Day. And I said, fuck that. I was raised on Columbus Day. I'm gonna keep calling that shit Columbus Day. And even my ethnic friends were like, yo, bro, you can't call it Columbus Day. Christopher Columbus, he raped and killed your own people. And I was like, Christopher Columbus sounds like my Uncle Roberto. I'm gonna call that shit Columbus Day. And they're like, yo. Because like, how stupid do I look going up to Uncle Roberto and be like, hey, Uncle Indigenous person? That's dumb as fuck, right? We do call him Uncle Perverto, but that's just a family nickname. It's not that big of a deal. You guys know about AI, artificial intelligence, man?
Oh yeah.
Shit fucking up the world right now. Even when it comes to rap disses. This is the worst spot to talk about rap disses. Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole, this shit's been going on. And everybody, every time they drop some new shit, we gotta take a step back and be like, is this really Kendrick or is this AI? Is this really J. Cole? Is this really Drake or is it AI? And then it's really Drake, supposedly, right? And they're like, yo, it's not AI. But then in my head, I'm like, why aren't we using AI for real shit like world hunger? or to solve fucking the war against Palestine and the motherfucking Jewish niggas. I just want world peace, you know? Let's use AI for some proper shit. Instead, they'd be like, fuck that shit, Alex. We want to use AI for Peter Griffin and some Balenciagas. Come check it out. He's stripped the fuck out, sipping lean on a Hellcat. Who gives a fuck about that, bro? Ladies, all 8 of y'all in here, y'all need to step it up in the bedroom. I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. Because every time I'm fucking a new chick, she keeps saying the same shit. She's like, oh my God, you're so big. Stop lying, I've seen porno. They're like, oh my God, you're doing so good, you're doing so good. And I'm like, I'm about to nut any second from now. I'm not doing that good. Y'all gotta set some realistic goals. Y'all gotta be like, oh my God, Alex, you got the smoothest dick. You got the fucking, your dick smells so fucking good. I'm like, that's right, girl. And I'll be like, yo, taste that dick, taste that dick. And they put my dick in their mouth and they be like, oh my God, Alex, your dick tastes like a caramel frappe. Good, because I've been stirring bitches coffee all month. I'm Alex Martinez. Give us a applause and a host tonight.
Okay, give it up for Alex. Roll it up for him. Love that, a killer. Yes, I love that. I don't even know where to even go from there. I love that. You gave me so many ideas. It's wonderful. Oh, okay, real quick before I bring up this next comic, because this next comic, I love him a lot. He's a teacher, but I want to say this before he comes up on stage because I think it's appropriate. I think I would tell this to my teacher. Unbeknownst to me, I brought a girl home the other night that had asthma. Yeah, you made a face, James. You're like, oh. Yeah, unbeknownst to me, she had asthma, and while we were, getting into it, she started to make these noises. Now, I don't know about y'all, but like my ego is like up there. Like if a girl's making noise, like I'm, so, like I said, she was making these noises, so I had like a good rhythm, and she was like, so I'm like, oh shit, yo, I'm fucking this shit up, like I'm killing it. She's like, and to top it off, this is no joke. Like to top it off, she literally goes. So I was like, yo, I'm fucking this shit up even with a small dick, man. Alright, I love that I get to say that before this next comic. This next comic is one of my favorites. He is a science teacher, and he's actually retiring in 26 days. It's a running joke for all the comedians. Every time we introduce him, we're counting down the days that he retires and becomes a full-time comedian. I'm actually going to Pennsylvania with him next weekend to do a show down there at a hotel, casino. I don't know, he might, I don't know. I'm excited for that. But please put your hands together for Bill Douglas, everybody. Put your hands together.
I was on a show last week and the host said I looked like a guy who murdered my wife in the room I keep my model trains. As if I'd risk getting blood on those babies. I was actually thrilled he assumed I had a wife. I do have a wife, and she teaches in my district, but at a different school. Which always sounds like I'm making her up. It's like I'm 12 all over again. I do too have a wife. I just haven't met her yet, because she teaches at a different school.